Hey there, what's going on everyone? My name is Leprechaun Bomb, and thanks for spending some time with me. We're going to be playing some Ranch Simulator today. If you enjoy this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Now let's get into it. Okay, let's see. I have cleaned up a little bit, did some researching, did some digging, did some fixing, if you will. So I've restocked the wood. I've got some more restocking to do. So I fixed my fence, got it nice and straight. And then I also got it nice and straight this way. Got this just one piece that angles, and I had to do that in order to then get this one straight, to then go straight into the barn, no gap. So if I had that one straight and then a couple off, then there was a gap. So we can't have that. And then on the other side, same thing. I had to alter this fence piece. I had to angle it one angle in, and then straight out that one to reconnect that, and then I was able to go in. So I'm touching minimal gap. Ain't nothing getting through that. So there's that. I also destroyed that end of the barn, the back end of the barn, and rebuilt it as a front end of the barn, which destroyed the door. And so I had to rebuild this as the front end, put a new door in, put a new door in here. So the barn is all good, all ready to go. So this is what we want to do today. We want to get some pigs. Now, the granary and windmill, it's outside of that range, so it's not going to work. So I am going to need to get a new granary and a new windmill. So, oh, breaks my heart. Today is the day that this garage has got to go. So it's time to demolish. Time to demolish our garage. Breaks our heart. Oh, that's sad. I liked it as a building. Would have loved to see it stay. But nope, we can't have nice things. So that's where we're at. Looks like I thought I did fill them, but I guess I didn't. Anyway, not a big deal. Let's start moving stuff. Might as well start moving stuff here to the house. Now that table, I'm not going to be able to move. Or these log racks, I'm not going to be able to move, which is dumb. So I'm going to have to destroy that table that I had just built. Got a cooler there. Get these items just moved and out of the way. So I'm going to have to build 2 new log racks, build them, and then transfer all the logs. And then once those log racks are empty, then I'll have to destroy them. Which is just dumb. It's just dumb, if I'm going to be honest. I should be able to pick them up and move them. But complaining isn't going to get me anywhere. So we've got some work to do. We need to get to it. Yes, nothing I can do with that table. Only choice is to bust it. All right, get this bucket out of here. So we're going to have to build a new granary and a new windmill. So I do believe that I am going to have to travel to the oil rigs. We got $1,979. Gonna have to got blanks. Oh, that must have came from the garage, but the garage was all brick. I don't even know. Let's put our metal there. 1 bag of concrete, that's it. Then that's out of the way. Rebuild, build a new granary, build a new windmill so that the barn is covered. And we're also going to hopefully kind of centrally do it so that we'll build a new barn on the other side of it. So then we can have a cow barn after that, or a goat barn or something. Who knows? who knows what kind of a barn I'm going to build after this. So let's get these moved, clear the space, get it out of the way. Here's our new wood cutting zone for the time being. That'll look okay. We'll get these planks. Okay. I suppose log racks. Those are miscellaneous, I believe. Log rack. Those look okay on the side of the house right there. So let's do it. Let's put it right there. And right there. Okay. 12 and 12. So 24. Now I just need 20. I need 10 logs. 10 logs that will allow me to finish building the new log racks. Then we can transfer the wood and destroy our first set of log racks. Okay, I'll hook there, and let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go cut them. Get these cut. First things first, though, bedtime. We're going to go up, sleep, get it nice and bright sun. All right, new day. Generator's on, and okay, 10 logs in. Okay, and that is all. That's all cut. So now let's go and 1 log rack down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And there we go. 2 new log racks. Okay. Now the annoying process of transferring. Which, you know, in hindsight, it'll be, this is for the best. It's for the best that these get moved and that their garage was destroyed, because the choke point that was created, I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about. Gone. Of course I got planks. Of course I got some planks. Oh. I wonder if I destroy it with the logs in them right now, what that would do. Anyway, so we had the garage right there. You know, we had this like choke point right here. I couldn't drive around it. It was difficult with the log trailer on there to get around it. So in hindsight, it will be better. It's more functional. It will be more functional having the log rack next to the house like it is now. So that'll work. Just, you know, it's annoying. It's annoying that I feel like I'm building everything in this game 2 times. I'm building it the first time because I don't know what I'm doing. And then I'm learning, and then I'm ending up having to redo it because, oh, it turns out this is a better location. So, you know, you live and learn. That's how it goes. Such is life. So I will be back. I'm going to finish unloading these. I'm going to go to the other rack, unload that, reload the next one. And then I'm going to go, because I'm not going to have both of these full. So I'm going to have a deficit of, I don't know, 10 logs or so. So then I'm going to go cut some trees down, and I will be back when both of these log racks are full and topped off, 42 logs each. We'll see you in a moment. Okay, and here we are, all set. Got the log racks full again. Log racks are full. One log plus. Got all this space now. Now we want to get back into our blueprint books because we need to find. This is what we got to do. Another granary. And we're going to put it. Let's see. How about right? Let's go here and test it. Area visibility. And let's see. Each stall looks good, but that doesn't look. Don't know about that. I might have to. How far forward did it go? I don't have much. I almost put too much fence around the whole thing. I mean, maybe I did. Maybe I should have cut this fence in like right here and put it on the back section. God, I don't know. This is hard, man. Trying to figure out where to properly put this. Obviously, if I've got the animals in the stalls, that's fine. That's no problem. We're covered. But outside of that, it's wishy-washy. Where was the granary? There we go. So what if I move it out here and kind of scoot it a little closer to the fence? Okay, let's try right there. Okay, now let's turn that on. Now we're still cut off there, but our stalls, yeah, we're good in the stalls. I might just deal with it. Or what if we built the granary inside the stall or inside the barn here? Where's okay? Center you. What if we did right there? Now we're on. Now I bet you the stall is I gotta go forward. Okay. Let's grab nope, that's not gonna work. We're gonna have to destroy that one and now get a new one, and it's gotta move up. Flip, 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 flip. I'd say right there. Now we'll turn you on. And why does this have to be so difficult? Because that's just going to look silly, basically, having a... it's just going to look silly having it like right here out the doors. Turn that on again. And now our stalls are covered again. Not this front section, but you know, that's going to be okay. Then I've got a corner here that's uncovered and a corner, but that's okay. I'm not concerned about that. And then we've got then most of this area is going to be all covered. Okay. So now the other part of that equation, the windmill. We're going to want, how's that? Off, on. Okay, now let's check water. And we're good. All the stalls are covered. Okay. So it's going to look silly as all get out. Unless we moved these fences in, like went in one. Turn that off. Like what brought. Tell you what, we're going to get the materials for this. We're going to get all the materials. I need 125 metal, 150 metal. So that's 275 and 50 concrete. 275 metal and 50 concrete. We're going to get all the materials and get back here. And I'm going to have some thinking I got to do. 50 concrete, 275 metal. And I've got some oil running to do too. Because in the time that I took to do all that wood moving and refilling of the racks and fixing my fences, I know that I'm going to have a good amount of oil. Ideally, I might be able to sell. Ideally, each rig is going to have probably 150, so 3 barrels a piece. We'll see. 138. Okay. So we're going to be able to get $1,000 here. So let's get. Okay. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to sell it. We'll see you at the next oil rig to see where that one measures up. Here I am at the second oil rig. I went and I sold those first 2 barrels, got $1,000. I went back to the other oil rig and I grabbed the 39 out of it. So we're going to be able to top that one. So there's another full barrel. And then I've got, there we go. And then I'm going to be able to come back here and I'm going to be able to grab one more barrel. And it might be, for as much as I'm spacing out trying to make these oil runs, it may not be a bad idea to invest in another barrel to get a third barrel. So then in those situations where I'm going to have that, I'm going to be able to draw 3 barrels because I seem to have the patience to get that mark where it's like, okay, I've got 2 barrels, but then I got some more in a third one. So then in that third barrel, we could accumulate 50 between the 2 oil rigs. I might do that by 1 barrel here. So we're going to get this oil sold. We're going to buy 1 new barrel. We're going to get, what I need, 50 concrete and 275. 500 or 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 260, 270. I've got 6 metal back at the house. So I think that's all we should need. Okay, I'm going to grab this barrel. It's going to come with me. We're going to go. There. We're going to go back to the oil rig and we're going to drop off 2 barrels and we're going to bring 1 barrel back full, sell that. And then we will load up all the materials and head home. Okay, last barrel of oil was sold. So now let's get it. Let's get this back in there. And then we're stacking up all these materials so we can get back to the ranch. Boy, I barely was able to get everything there. Everything on my trailer there. So that's annoying. And it's because of the barrel. It's because I had to have that barrel there for that oil. So no big deal. We survived. We're fine. Oh, we got a bear chasing a deer. All right, let's get back to the rig. Drop off this barrel. Then we're going to get to the ranch, drop off our materials. Okay, here we are back at the ranch. So I got all my materials, got the concrete, got all the metal. I don't think that I want those there because I think that looks pretty dumb right outside the back of the barn like that. I would like them to be about right here. So I need to move this fence. I'm going to need to adjust that. So what I'm going to do is actually get to demolishing. We're going to do just one fence out. Unless maybe we don't even need a fence down the side. All right, let's get... The brain is rolling here, so I'm going to get... What if we took a fence and just from right here, maybe built it out. So then we don't even need that one. What if we just built a fence from the other end of the barn? Let's pick the planks up. This is why I go through so much wood. That's what I'm talking about too, where I build something and then lo and behold, then I don't like the way it looked. And so then we have to go and change it. Let's sleep so that the sun can come up so we can see a little better and get a better look. Okay, into the bed. Get a little plan going here. Okay. Okay. So what if we took these planks too? Although I don't think I'm going to need all of these planks. So now what if we took a fence? And there we go. So we're gonna got that one snapped. So let's go 18. Now that's probably as good as it'll get. So I don't hate that. I can live with that. All right, let's do it. And just one. That saved me some planks. Okay. Now, let's move these planks back over here to our plank pile that we're accumulating all of a sudden. Oop, one more run of that. And we're gonna go demolish those blueprints there, the windmill and the granary, because I don't want them there. I don't like it. But because I moved that fence and altered the way that that's going to go, we're going to be able to get them closer, which should allow for optimal coverage. So there we go. Let's get rid of those. And let's... Okay. Granary and spin it the way we want it. I like that, facing that way. What if we did right here? Okay. Now let's turn that on. And our circle goes, just cuts off that corner. I'm okay with that. And we're completely covered in the barn. And then we just got a small corner there. I like that. I'm okay with that. And then the windmill, we could do, I don't want to do it right there, right outside the door. That would be silly. Suppose just right next to it. And we'll turn you on just to make sure. Let's go check. Yeah, we cut off a portion. So there's that, but in here, completely covered. So we're good. All right. I am okay with, I feel better about that than I did where they were. So let's go ahead and let's get it in. 50 concrete. And let's start metal. And metal. One more 50. And then we're going to have a windmill. And then let's 50. 60. 110. 120. We need 5 more pieces of metal. And we should have 6 right there. So this is going to leave me with 1 piece of metal. Dude. Awesome. Okay, so I got 1 extra piece of metal, and then I got 2 pieces of concrete there too. Yep, 2 concrete, 1 metal. All right, there's our next granary and windmill, which covers this barn. So let's fill it. There we go. Now we need we need troughs. So we're gonna go ahead and build that real quick. Let's get, we want to do, let's do a food trough there. And we'll do another food trough right here. And then let's do the water bowl. We'll do a water bowl right there. And a water bowl over here. And now planks. So let's see what my plank stack will get me. Pretty sure I'm going to have to cut wood. I don't think this is going to do all of it, but they should knock out some of it. Okay, 16, 32, 48, 64. I don't think I got 64 planks over here. So probably a third, maybe. I don't know. There's that. Okay. There's 1 water down. So that took a quarter, 25% of the wood we needed. And let's see what this does. This is the last of our planks. So now we're going to have to go cut wood. So I need 32 and 10. 32, 42. I need to cut 42, or I need 42 planks, which is 21 logs. Put that up. All right, 21 logs. So let's go. So we'll get them over here to the saw now. We're going to get this wood cut. Get it cut, and then we'll be able to finish off the food and water troughs. So we'll touch base here in just a moment. All right, got all the wood cut. I can't go one time without picking up a saw on accident. Oh, I just can't do it. All right, let's get these planks laid. Get them laid, and then we will be ready for animals. I got $1,000. I think pigs are like $300, so I'm going to be able to get a male and a female. There's that. Feeder is full. We're going to be able to get a male and a female pig. We're going to do that next episode. First thing, as soon as we get on, we'll go to the general store and get the animals. Get them brought here and get them in the barn. So we just got a couple more laps of planks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Obviously, the granary and the windmill, it does cover a large area. It is a big circle that it covers, but it's like not big enough. So it makes me wonder if eventually, if I'm going to have pigs, chickens, cows, goats, all of it, I'm probably going to need at least, I mean, how big is, where the circle? Yeah, something smaller. So that one would cover another one, and then that one also. Okay. So maybe two. We could probably get away with that. I'm gonna move this saw again, line it up how I had it. Oh, that's backwards. There we go. All right. We might be okay with the two granaries and 2 windmills. That might do it just fine. We'll see. We'll see how the ranch progresses. Okay. So now we've got, they're all full. So let's top that one back off. We're going to close that so nothing would be able to escape. And okay, let's go. We're going to return our log trailer. Just put them back by the rack. There we go. All right. Well, that's going to do it for now. This is a good point to call it for the day. If you enjoyed hanging out with me, want to see more content like this, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I certainly appreciate it. Hope you all take care of yourselves and those around you. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.